This video is called Know Your Best Performances as well as your worst performances. Self-awareness is about knowing why you played your best and why you played your worst. And once you know those two factors, you can move in the right direction and avoid the wrong direction. So here's a great exercise for you to do that, to move in the right direction. This is what I tell all my players. Recall a time when you were in the zone, or we call flow, or a peak experience. Describe it in 2 or 3 sentences. And I know you can recall it because most of us can always recall 5 or 6 times we were totally playing our best. And then write down why you were playing your best. You know, what caused it? Was it because you played with your friends, or you were playing alone, or because your dad or your mom were with you? And then also describe things like, were you confident? Were you nervous? Were you totally focused? You have to understand the emotions and the thoughts you had during your best performance. And then do the same for your worst performance, a time you choked. Describe social influences. Is it because your mom and dad were there? Because you were playing with your friends? And then also describe things like, were you confident? Were you nervous or not nervous? And then here's the kicker. Figure out one main difference between the time you played your best and the time you played your worst. And that helps you to move in that direction. So for me, I know when I'm playing my best, I'm calm, I'm relaxed, I'm just feeling at peace. And when I play my worst, when I choke, I'm just really nervous, my mind's rushing, I just know I'm going way too fast. And so I know when I feel the pressure, I try to slow down, I try to stay calm, I try to find that peaceful moment. So self-awareness is not only knowing about what direction you want to go into, but also knowing how to move in that direction. So once you figure out what is the one main difference between your best state and your worst state, then you have to start figuring out how to move in that direction. So for instance, if anxiety was the one main difference, and you know you were calmer when you performed at your best, you have to figure out ways to stay calmer. And in fact, in this section, as well as in this course, you're going to learn about ways to stay calmer, to stay more confident, to focus more. So all those key ingredients for you to move in the right direction are in this course. But it starts with self-awareness, and it starts with knowing your best state versus your worst state.